Well, hello, Little Rock. I am with 3 students from the Little Rock School District, but I think they're probably even more excited where they're going to school. And I want them to share who they are, what grade level they are, and what school you all attend. So, you being the oldest, Lillian, will you share what school and your name, your whole name, and where your school is in grade level?
My name is Lillian Lewis. I'm in 5th grade and I go to Forest Heights STEM Academy.
Okay, and then our 3rd grader, we got all ages here, don't we? And so, Michaela, will you share who you are and what school you go to?
My name is Michaela and I go to Booker T. Washington.
To Booker T. Washington. What's your last name, Michaela?
Frazier.
Frazier? Okay, very good. And then Naya, please introduce yourself.
My name is Naya Anderson and I'm in 1st grade and I go to Forest Heights STEM Academy.
So Naya at 1st grade. So we got it covered, and you know, probably the biggest challenge we may have today is that your principals are here, and my guess is they're going to be like screaming and shouting like, "Ha ha! That's my kid!" They're all excited and everything. You know how principals get, you know. So we're just gonna have to work around them, okay? We'll work around them. But I am reading this book, and I know you guys are reading this book. I am on page 103. So Lillian, what page are you on?
114.
And Naya, what page are you on?
107. 107.
107. And then remind us, Michaela, what page number you're on. I think you told me 80 something.
No.
Oh, 53. So okay, so we have all of us are in different places, but you know that's pretty typical when you read that. You know, everybody has a little bit of different place of where they're at. I'm going to start off with you since you're in the place where it's just starting. What's been the thing that you most liked about the book, Michaela? Speak real loud.
About him wanting to be rich someday.
Him wanting to be rich, so he has a real goal, doesn't he? Boy, he is driven, and his name, of course, is Greg, right? So Greg is really driven. Man, that guy works it. And Lillian, I know you shared something about that too, that you thought that was kind of a cool thing, that he was always, well, you just share it. What's your favorite part of the book?
I really like that he had a plan to save money. Like he had a bunch of plans to save money and get money.
So it was about getting money, but he also had a plan for saving, and he didn't put all of his eggs in one basket. That's kind of a good idea. Nia, what do you like about the book so far?
That he's working together.
He's working together, right? Because this is a giveaway. Don't tell anybody, okay? But because you're a little bit behind. But he starts to work with Maura, okay? Which is crazy because those two were fighting at one point, weren't they? Mm-hmm. Did you ever think that when you were reading it, did you think that they would actually get together to work together?
No.
You did, and you didn't, yeah, because you were at that one place in the book. You're like, oh, these two are fighting, but they work together. That's really awesome. Eventually, and of course, when you're trying to make money, if you work with other people, that really works pretty good. Now, I know that one of the things that you were talking about before we started the video was that you're liking the book for a reason. What's the main reason you like the book?
Because it teaches you about working together and saving up your money.
Working together and saving up money, pretty cool. So, would you, like if you had a cousin or a friend that didn't live in Little Rock School District, would you recommend this book to them? And why would you tell them it's a good book?
Because they will learn that it's good to save money and not to spend it all the time.
So you like it? That it's teaching you about good stuff about how to manage your money. Naya, has your parents helped you read this book, or have you been reading it by yourself?
I've been reading it by myself.
Woo, okay, so 1st grade, she's reading it by herself, okay? So she's got herself. So parents, you might want to start to get advice from Naya about fiscal management, because I think she knows after reading this book. And then we've got Lillian, and you know, you're in kind of that upper group, the 5th grade, the ones that are leading the school. So how are 5th graders looking at this book?
I think they're looking at it pretty well, not gonna lie.
You think they like it, huh? Mm-hmm. Okay, you think you'd recommend it to somebody else?
Yes.
Now, one of the activities about this is that at the end of this, we're going to have a really fun day where we're going to all be together and get to have this great time. We're going to be out at J.A. Fair Prep Academy for our culminating event, and we're going to have all the elementaries in one place. And everybody's going to get to have booths that are going to get set up, and We're going to have competitions. But one of the biggest parts of the culminating event is you guys get to create your own food trucks or you get to work with a group of people. Naya, you told me you've been giving thought to this. What kind of food truck do you think would work?
A donut shop because you get more customers.
A donut shop. Now, I will tell you, she did change her mind since when she first came in here, but I kind of like it because I am a fan of donuts, Naya, so I like your food truck concept. Lillian, you've been thinking about it. What's your thinking of a food truck?
Ice cream because it's really popular from movies to books, so I think it would really work out.
You think it would work out? Now, have you done any research yet about cost or anything like that you're going to have to come up with? It? That's still to come, huh? That's part of this. We're going to have to think about a lot of things. And, you know, we've kind of put you on the spot a little bit earlier, but have you started to think about maybe a food truck you'd like to have? What would it be?
A pizza truck.
A pizza truck. Okay, I think you guys are all on the right track. And if we put you all three right together, just think of it. We could have breakfast, lunch, and dessert. Okay, it would be awesome. Okay, we just go boom, 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 boom. It'd be great. So this whole idea of a food truck is going to be really fun too. So as we think about this, the one last thing I'm going to ask, and I'm going to ask our fifth grader Lillian about this, and you all may want to contribute too, but have teachers, do you see them kind of talking about this book in the classroom too? Does your teacher do it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does it help with math kind of?
Yeah.
There's all sorts of math in there. Boy, there's a lot of math in there in this book. So finishing off, let's go right down the line. Tell us who your favorite teacher is and why.
Miss Green.
Miss Green at Washington, right? Is she your teacher right now? Why is she so great?
Because she teaches us a lot of things.
She's just so good at teaching everything, huh? Okay, Naya, who's your favorite teacher?
Miss Teagarden because she was a really good teacher and she was really funny.
And she was really fun. Is she your teacher this year?
No, she used to be my kindergarten.
Your kindergarten teacher. You still remember your kindergarten. That's awesome. And then Lillian, tell me about who your favorite teacher is.
I think my favorite teacher is Miss Jones
Is she your teacher this year or previous?
Yeah.
This year? Okay. Why is she so good?
because she really helps me understand math because at the beginning of learning about decimals, I really had a hard time about it, but she really made it easier.
Well, that's interesting because they even talk about decimals in this book and the part that I've read so far. So, hey, all of us are in the middle of this. We know all Little Rock is in the middle of the book. We got to keep reading. We got to keep driving forward. We're going to have to start thinking about our food trucks and know that there are people at the school that are going to help with that. And this is pretty exciting. I can't wait. And ladies, you've been tremendous. Thank you so much for helping promote the book. We really appreciate it. Let's say goodbye to everybody. Bye-bye. And let's say keep reading on 3. 1, 2, 3. Keep reading.